All right, this is Mac Teach, born in V Beach. Today I'm going to be talking about the past performance of my college football program. I developed these algorithms and behind the scenes, and if you want to see how my model works, there is a video out there. Basically, I download all statistical data. I mean, my whole branding is I have bell curve, and I used their Z scores to produce um, values, and they produce scores. Then I compare those scores let me hide this. I compare those scores to what Vegas projects, and I try to find a weakness in Vegas's number. My most successful program by far, right this second, is college basketball. In the 2 month time period, I did post all my picks prior to the game starting, so I was predicting really well. And I ended up having 33,000 viewers in a matter of 2 months, which I think seems to me to be a lot. Maybe not. Anyway, with that being said, that's the bell curve. You can see it hopefully on your screen. That's my brand bell curve. With these Z-scores, I produce a number. Then I take past data and I look for trends. I look for where my program is weak and where am I strong. Now, when you see the projected numbers, which you're going to see probably to the screen on your left, it actually has the picks. Generating projected numbers are tough. It's tough to do, but I've done a very good job, in my opinion, analyzing it. But that's just the first step. Then I filter out games after that based on matchups, based on trends. That's what I try to do. And I come up with my overall algorithm. Most people don't know, but break even is 52.38%. It's assuming a minus 110 bet. And people look at that number and like, hey, I can do that. I mean, people think they can do it every day. And then they say, yeah, I can do that easy. And I said, well, picking against the spread? And several people will say, what's that? So if you're not picking against the spread, obviously, um, not familiar with sports betting, but nonetheless, it's a live demonstration. I'm not going to do that here, but at the end of college basketball season, this is college football that I'm going over. People started asking me to produce 3-star bets. They wanted more action. So I divided my bets into 6 categories, and I have 2 ranking systems. One's 5-star, one's 3-star. For college basketball, I actually have 3 ranking systems. Anyway, these are the 5-star bets for NCAA football. Now, people say, wait a second, what happens if the team changes year to year? Well, it doesn't matter to me. I'm downloading the stats as Vegas sees them before they produce that spread and produce that over-under. Okay? So, with that being said, my overbets, that's a big number, 79.5%. Underbets, that's a huge number too, 71.1. If you look, then I got 6 categories on the right-hand side of spread bets. Away minus, away plus, and home bust. So there's 6 categories of games that I try to produce every weekend. In addition, I have 3-star games that I'm about to show you. I produce those every weekend. So there should be ample enough amount of games that you can bet. With that being said, let's see. The bottom number, 208 total bets, 146 wins, 62 losses, 70.2%, 84. If you are using a betting website or you're paying somebody, I do charge, but I'm charging like nothing. I suggest you try it take it for a spin for a week, especially college basketball. I'm analyzing somewhere around 400 or 500 games a week, and so it's very hard to do that on your own. And my system does 2 things really well. It identifies weak games, but it also steers people away from games. I've had a lot of people say, man, I really thought that was a slam dunk, but your system says it wasn't. And it turns out my system's more on than most. Okay, so anyway, 70.2%, 84%, or 84 net units. 3-star games. 3-star games the percentages aren't as high. I mean, so when I get into betting strategy, which will be another video, what I suggest, 3% of your bankroll on the 3-star games, up to 5% on the other games. I would never bet more than that, or you're just going to. Money management's obviously an incredibly crucial thing if you're going to try to be successful. And if you stick with my system, we're going to be betting 120 days almost straight. That's a lot. That's a lot of gambling. So you will get your fix. And on a college basketball game, shoot, college basketball, we end up betting 20, 30 games in a day. That's a lot of your bankroll. So anyway, these are 3-star games, still really high. Um, if you're paying for a service, as I said, you probably want to be above 56% because that probably makes you profitable. So this is pushing out around 59, almost 60%. You can see the categories, same categories, some more games. Net looks like 129 games, 77 wins, 52 losses. With that being said, if I jump 208 and 129, what's that? 3, 208, 335, 337, 337 games. Okay. That's a lot of games. Okay. Now, here are all the games, just combined. I guess I could have just flipped to this guy and said, 337. But the overs hitting at a click of 72%, under 65%. These are back-tested algorithms, okay? So I don't want to mislead you. My system was working really well towards the end of the season. But, this is what you do. You model, then you test, and then you model, then you test. I am to the point now that I think I can win. And that's a bold statement because I started this in 2009 and I just think about it now. Okay. And I got a lot of leeway. At 66%, I only got to hit 52.38 or let's say 55. I got 11% that I can give up and still meet that number. Anyway, that's all I have for the performance. I will put this video. You can go back over it if you'd like. You can run it as many times. These numbers are slightly adjusted than some of the numbers were previously published because I really have spent a lot of time trying to get this ready. Anyway, good luck, guys and girls.